Welcome to Methodical Insights with the Privacy Guru. I'm here today to give you a few personal privacy tips. First, we're going to talk about software updates. You should always keep your computer, your tablet, and cell phones updated with your software updates as soon as possible. Or you can turn on automatic updates because these updates offer security software for your system, for your operating system, for your internet browser, and for mobile apps. You also would want to ensure that you secure your home Wi-Fi network. Others nearby may be able to connect to your unsecured network if it's not secured. So how do you secure it? Well, you can use encryption by updating your router to a WPA3 personal or WPA2 personal. Older routers may not have this option, so you may want to update your router. Change your Wi-Fi passwords to a unique password that only you would know. Also, you can create an admin password that allows you to go in to change the settings on the administrative side of your router to keep it more secure. Also, keep your router up to date. Turn off any remote management, Wi-Fi protected setup, which is WPS, and universal plug-and-play features. Although they are convenient, they may weaken your network security. You can also set up a guest network with a separate login for your visitors to use so that they won't get your password to your main router. Log out as the administrator anytime you log in as the administrator to avoid hackers from getting in and accessing your administrative accounts and changing those settings. And turn on your router firewall. Your passwords on your computer, your laptop, your cell phones, your router, they should all be unique. If they have questions, the questions and answers should be unique to something that only you would know. So you would create a unique password or a passphrase. So sometimes it's hard to remember passwords, so you can use a group of words with a space in between as a passphrase. You can also choose an automatically generated password, or you can use a password manager to create a password. Make sure that you're using combinations of upper and lower cases, numbers, and symbols in your passwords. Make them long. Make them at least 10 to 15 characters long. Avoid any information that is publicly searchable. Ensure that these passwords and the answers to it can't be searched on the internet and found. You can also use two-factor authentication. A two-factor authentication allows verification of your passcode via text or an email. Once you use this verification, it expires within a certain amount of time. You can download authenticator apps from your Play Store, and you can also use security keys. Your security questions. When you set up a security question and answer, avoid limited responses that can be guessed, like colors. Like, what is your favorite color? What is a favorite city you would like to visit in the U.S.? Most major cities are going to be a choice unless it's a very small rural area that you want to visit. How many, numbers, how many children do you have? Well, most people don't have over 15 children, so that's going to be pretty easy to guess. Also, make sure that it's not stuff that you have answered in surveys or anything like that could have been generated by a hacker to learn more about your identity. Don't use birth dates. Don't use zip codes. Don't use your mother's maiden name. Why? Because these are publicly searchable. There are a lot of background checks people can do online for like $1 or so, and then they have all that information because public databases are public knowledge. Be aware of any phishing emails, texts, surveys, quizzes that may come through your cell phone or sign up for winning things. Whenever you do this, you're giving out your personal information and you don't know who is on the other side of that information. They could be hackers trying to gather as much information as possible to answer some of these security questions. Avoid answering those questions on social media quizzes, on dating apps. A lot of hackers use dating apps. With AI or artificial intelligence now, people can create images of people, and it may not even be a real person. They can create voices, so they can be talking to you and you may think that it's a real person you're talking to when you're talking to an AI. So be careful when answering these questions, because these are all questions that can be used to try to identify your security answers. If you think you are or have been hacked, report it to identitytheft.gov. Also, get security applications, especially on your cell phone, with VPN access. There are many applications out there by McAfee and Norton that you can have installed on your cell phone that give you VPN access. A VPN access is a virtual personal network. It's more protected, so it's harder for hackers to get into these types of networks. Above all, be mindful of information that you put public on social media, in quizzes. If it looks suspicious, don't do it. Thank you. If you would like any more information, please email methodicalInsights@gmail.com.